I call the member for Campbelltown and Deputy Opposition Whip.
Thank you, Mr Acting Speaker. Now, look at the member for Terrigal, his groundbreaking contribution. That was about it. He referred to something groundbreaking. That was certainly inspiring and groundbreaking. But it couldn't be so far from the truth, could it, Mr Acting Speaker? It couldn't be so far from the truth. And what he has done, he's introduced a new definition of irony. But under that performance, and I do feel sorry for him a little bit because he's been stitched up like a grandmother's quilt, bringing this one up. Whoever's got you to do this, mate, I'll tell you what, they got it in for you. But you know, this is all at the cost of customers who require the services that they need throughout all of our growing regions. I note the member for Terrigal's point that notes the success of Service New South Wales as a single, integrated and revolutionary platform for citizens to interact and transact with the government. Well, let's put some facts into that statement, Mr Acting Speaker. So fewer services across the points have been established. One of the key objectives of the initiative were to improve citizen access and satisfaction with government services. The reduction of service access points is a significant change to the approved business case and a reduction in the anticipated benefits to the community. The key targets for 2014-15, Mr Acting Speaker, were not reached. Groundbreaking, putting some facts back in. For example, smart branches, smaller service centres that have limited counter services as they focus on customer self-service. Targeted amount, 25 smart branches achieved, none. Stores, which are smaller versions of smart branches inside government buildings, including local councils. The target was 39 stores, achievement 29. I don't know, hang on, let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I bet 10 short. I don't know, I'm just putting some facts in here, Mr Acting Speaker, into the groundbreaking contribution of the member for Terrigal. Service centre usage is significantly lower than planned. The second business case reported by Service New South Wales would conduct 33.5 million transactions by 30 June 2015. The Auditor-General found that the approximate number of transactions conducted by Service New South Wales was 4.95 million, a significant shortfall where, compared to the target, only 15% of the target was actually achieved, Mr Acting Speaker. A groundbreaking performance. I don't know what we might need to flick open the dictionary. We've seen irony, but we should find groundbreaking because I don't know. We might see a picture of the member for Terrigal and his recent contributions. There have been user agency shopfront closures, as we know, Mr Acting Speaker. Before the initiative, there were 125 RMS motor registries across New South Wales. At November 9, 2015, there were 68 motor registries still in operation. Reported customer satisfaction reflects the experience of less than a third of Service New South Wales customers. And I do note that the customer satisfaction exceeds 95%. However, this risk rating, whilst an acknowledgement of those staff, and I take nothing away from the good staff that work in our public service, because ultimately, it is their goodwill, their efforts, their contribution and service to the people of this state that provides these kind of results. Nothing to do with the member for Terrigal, nothing to do with the bad government, the people who tore services away, particularly in my region, as one of the fastest growing regions in New South Wales. User agency concerns, though, as an outcome to the lack of resources that have been removed, Mr Acting Speaker. User agency advised of instances where Service New South Wales call centres have at times been enabled as an outcome to the lack of resources to provide the information they need. There's also been concerns about the mail-out of licences and obviously identity theft and all these other matters that would arise as an outcome to that. In my electorate of Campbelltown, I remember my predecessor, that you got up there in Mawson Park, dusted off the poor old mayor, there were the cameras, there was the minister, getting a brand new motor registry in Campbelltown, all the while either not being told or knew that Ingleburn, Campbelltown and Narellan were to be closed and then build a new one in a green space area. No intention of coming to Campbelltown, but shamelessly put the poor old mayor up there and then to endorse what was nothing less than a misleading statement at the cost of people in my electorate and the people of New South Wales. This is a shameful display of self-promotion. There's no promotion like self-promotion, and it's no better displayed by those opposite and the bad grant Liberal National Government.